Big Elvis the Chef Rosenberg. I'm here. I'm here with the incomparable, the undeniably swift with a scalpel and fast with a mouthful. So we got the scalpel and the mouthful because Ulrich used to be a boxer. Anyway,
That was good. That was good.
I'm off the cuff over here. And it's been a long day. That's why it's so late. But we're here for you guys. Consistency. So I'm Big Elvis the Chef Rosenberg. I'm here. And then Ulrich is here along with Dr. Surgeon. The what?
I am the people's doctor.
He is. So now we're going to play something kind of interesting. These guys haven't seen it yet.
Oh.
And you guys know who August Alsina is, correct?
Oh, that's the guy who got with Jada Pinkett?
Correct.
Yeah.
Boom. Perfect.
I didn't.
What do you know? Love showed up. But in a new way. I want to share that and really honor the person that I love and that love me back and teaching me so much about love and healing. I want to do that in front of the world because it defies all the constructs that one would say love is supposed to be or love should look like.
Okay. Did you get it?
Yeah, what the fuck? No, I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
He wants us to see what love is all about.
That was
just
a
come
full
out?
point he made from beginning to end?
No.
I gotta hear that
Let's listen to it
again.
again.
Did he just come out? Is that what
Yeah,
you said there?
did he come out? I missed something. I missed something.
Look.
The person that I love and that love me back and teaching me so much about love and healing.
Oh, all right. So that I didn't see the title because
The world because it defies all the constructs that one would say love is supposed to be or love should look like.
Let's give Ulrich a second. I want you to speak first, Ulrich. Come on. Go ahead.
I was gonna listen. I don't know the way to start. Listen, first I apologize for laughing for anybody.
Why apologize for laughing?
Who
That's
had
your
to-
reaction to that.
For anybody who had to come out and doesn't understand that me laughing wasn't indicative of me thinking homosexuality is funny. It's more so
Homosexuality. This is what about what? What do you mean homosexuality? I thought this is about love.
Yeah, well, this is about him coming out. So this is about coming out as a I guess bisexual or
Really?
that's what he's that's the title of the video is that.
You don't go by titles. Titles are very deceiving.
Yeah. So what was the purpose? So he came. So
See,
he stopped us to tell us about love. I don't understand.
And how love is like not defining, and how love is. Let's listen to it again.
No. There's no. I can't go through that. Listen. It's not. It's. I got no issue. All right. I got no issue with someone feeling the need to want to. I guess make a theatrical. Some kind of show concerning their sexuality. I got no problem. That's that's your prerogative. But the production. So at the end of the video, you can't really see the video. At the end of the video, there's almost a big reveal because he's talking about love. It's kind of vague, and then some equally frail looking guy and fresh dressed guy comes and hugs him. He gives him a hug and embrace, and it's warm. It's slightly romantic, but tasteful. So I guess that was it. And the production sounded like it was an MTV reveal.
Right.
So
It did sound very like it was very produced.
yeah, that's what made me laugh.
It was very
That's what made me
produced.
laugh.
The production of it all.
That made me
But
laugh.
you don't want to watch it again, though. You're good. You want to walk away. You want to leave the room. Why? You want to? It's like you want to go home. You want to leave.
all right, come on, all right. Can I say my nothing? All right, I was gonna say nothing. I was gonna let one of you go ahead. The other thing I had to say is I constantly hear buzzwords like construct and love construct, especially when it comes to things like alternative kind of relationships. As if someone, as if these people weren't born in a generation where gay marriage was legal. This motherfucker August Alsina, what was he born? 2000? I don't even know how old this dude is.
Well, I don't know how old he is, but I'm going to tell you, he looked old in the face to me. He looked like he had a hard life and looked very worn. And when he hugged that young man, it was almost like, what are you doing with this child? What are you doing with this baby?
Mm.
Who's this? What cycle is being repeated here? You're looking old in the face. Like, what cycle is this going on here? And then I wouldn't even say that it was a coming out. This didn't sound coming out. Is this your cousin that you helped get over some sickness? Like you was helped? Like, what are you talking about?
Really?
Like,
You didn't see that as a coming out video?
it wasn't clear enough for me.
Well,
I'm not gonna let that title make me biased to what's really going on. I think it's something sinister. I think it's something deceptive. And I think that they looked like they were ending some sort of season. It looked like it was like some sort of ending of the season. So now we're gonna have the buildup of what's to come from this reveal at the end. So it's totally staged.
So there's a promotion for something.
I don't think it's sex. That's what I don't think. I don't think it's sex.
Well,
Yeah.
what I do think is, I think it's kind of disturbing. And not the actual coming out, the relationship, the bisexual or homosexual undertone mixed in with this understanding of love and how love should be and what came towards the end. You know, the fact that's what came towards the end, we're bombarded with this. We're bombarded with homosexuality. We're bombarded with that, and it's almost as if heterosexuality is the abnormal part. So the thing is, I have no qualms about what anybody want to do with their lives. That's completely fine. But we're at a stage where we're like promoting it. We're just like everything, every movie now, every sitcom, they have like this piece of it there.
Right.
Like we're being fed this thing over and over again, and it's just kind of like sad me to kind of like see that. And what's going on with Alsina? You said you mentioned his name, and you know him as the guy that slept with Jada.
Correct.
He's a full performer, singer and so on and so forth. I'm sure that's not how you want to be viewed. Is this an attempt to like reclaim himself or something?
Ooh, right,
I'm not sure.
Right.
But the thing is, like, that's not the type of shadows you want to be under. So you kind of want to.
You mean the Jada Pinkett
Right.
shadow?
So now
Right.
it's like, and I would feel, disheartened that he viewed this as his best way to make a new mark to get some attention or for people to view him. Because the thing is, that could have been completely private, and have your life and have your love life and so on and so forth. Nobody needs to know all that. So,
In 2022, turning 2023, it appears that this reality that we're in is morphing into a very inclusive optical reality, whereas what we do in our homes and what we're doing in reality, like what you and I are doing with our families and what others are doing in their families, it's probably not as big as a representation as everything around television. And it takes a real man, a real father, a real uncle, a real brother, real good, friend, to be able to kind of like help grab those reins of these children that are being steered, so to speak, in this direction of super homosexuality. And it's like, I have my uncle, my favorite uncle. I love my uncle so much. He was also my babysitter from the not infancy, from when I was a baby all the way up to I was like, 11. I guess you don't need a babysitter after 11, I guess, So, and gay man, he's 11 years older than me. And my mother gave him permission to beat me when I acted up, my brother as well. And, I talk with him often and he says things like, he doesn't get what's going on neither. So what you're dealing with and what you're going through, there's a huge community that don't understand what the hell is going on right now.
Sure.
We're in what Premium Black News is not coined, but we are piggybacking off of Troy Terrain with the ultimate bussy dimension. And that's BUSSY opposed to the PU. BU, bussy dimension. We're in some sort of alternate bussy dimension. And in this alternate bussy dimension, we have people like this young man here outing what appears to be outing himself, where it could just be a ruse because of the attention that's necessary. And here's the thing, no one ever wanted this type of attention.
Right.
But now it's almost like I'll take that type of attention just so that I can get a little up.
Holy shit, that's a beautiful point. I didn't even think about that point. That knowing that it used to be to find out that you're gay or homosexual was absolutely that's the last thing everyone found out. And now you almost get like a cookie. You get a cookie. You get some kind of reward. You're incentivized to to come out. And now if you get an incentive or something, you'll have people that will exploit it. And you're saying you think Alsina is one of the people exploiting this cookie.
Possibly.
We don't really know.
We don't know. Will
we
we even ever know? Because this reality has something for everyone. They'll have proof. They'll have tweets. They'll have pictures. They'll have video. They'll have voicemails that can feed either side.
At this point, technology have gotten to a point where they can make your face, they can make your mouth move. It's like it's ridiculous, and it's scary because a lot of kids. We're talking about young kids. We have to watch your kids, and you have to talk with your kids because multiple parents are talking about their kids. 11, 12, 13, and they're going through this transition, and they're having a hard time. And it's a concern about whether or not are they this way or that way.
That's why there's no more phones. I took away the phones completely.
It might be good then. That might be good.
And
it's like, and we have to, and we might have to do that.
I took away
because there's too much access to too much crap that you just don't know.
And the schools don't help either. The schools push the same thing that they're pushing.
That's why we're now homeschooling. This is our homeschooling time because we just see the out of controlness of this reality is really going hard. I mean, like I always say, you have to look in that Hudson River. There's a statue of an obvious man face and man arm raised to the sky, and it's like maybe this agenda, maybe these realities are meshing together in some sort of way where, the Statue of Liberty is obviously a man. So why wouldn't the whole system be evolving towards us unbeknownst to us? We've been praising this. We've been like looking to this virtuous symbol of freedom, not understanding that just by us maybe gazing for too long, we're possibly making reality happen in itself. We are.
See, there's a lot of truth to that, and that truth is, the perception that you have and that you think about, and the fact that we've been bombarded by it, but we regurgitating it through our thoughts and thinking, and then it's the same thing's happening to our children. So now our children, and it's the idea of adopting it, and when you have
adopting it,
and when you have impressionable minds, they come up as this is an option for them to do. But the truth is, say for example, how about for all the kids, that's what they decide to do? Then what would happen to humanity?
What do you mean? The
If all
homosexuality?
kids, yes, all kids adopted, you know what? I think it's a great lifestyle. I want to be homosexual, and all of them decide to be with the same sex.
Oh, so you're gonna piss a lot of people off because that means you think it's a decision. that's a whole other.
What are you saying? Are you saying that life that's full of all these choices, there's certain things that aren't choices?
Well, according to
Is that what you're saying?
oh no, that's what the gay community is saying.
I don't know if they're saying that.
That homosexuality is not a choice.
You have
That's the
my
ultimate
uncle-
argument. That's the
My uncle-
ultimate argument.
My uncle is not saying that.
I was gonna say the ultimate
My
argument.
uncle's friends are not saying that. I have tons of clients that are lesbian, hardcore. I have tons of clients. I have clients that are trans. My children were in the library with what appears to be a trans man, and I mean trans woman appears to be a trans woman. And my son said "miss" to her, and she says, "I'm not a miss." And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you just look like a miss to me." And I'm about to say she out of respect, but she said, "Listen, I'm a man. All right, I don't know what's going on in the world, but I don't play none of that."
Okay, well let me clarify.
And this is like a person in a wig, full nail set, lipstick, beat face. It's a beat face. And my stuff. So I'm saying, the world is this and the world is
I'm just saying,
that.
no, I'm talking about what's politically correct. So
All right,
it's politi-
there we
that
go.
I'll clarify.
There we go.
It's politically incorrect to say homosexuality is a choice. It's politically
So
incorrect.
politically incorrect, but let me
Yeah.
tell you, a life is one thing I had to learn in my 49 years. And the more I exercise this learned behavior, or this behavior that it represents who I am right now, and that is that everything we do is a choice. And no one deserves anything. I said that earlier when I went live. I went live earlier and I was ranting about the cannabis world and what's going on right now, and all the other people that I was going to say crybabies. I didn't want to say that on the other show, but I'll say that now. But what's happening here with August Alsina to me appears to be a ruse, a highly productive ruse, one in which listen to the words. What is he really saying? Words are spells. And I don't think this has anything to do with him having sex with that child. I mean, that young man. Freudian.
I don't know.
I've seen it look old in the face, boy.
We got a lot of comments on this one.
Let's see. Doc, can you read that?
Let's see.
Let's go
Yeah,
up. Let's go up.
What do we have going on
Whoa,
here?
it's popping.
So we have Peter Griffin. Hey, chef, what's cooking? A triple team. Triple stream today. So this is third or something. Yeah, okay.
So maybe look for the comments that's something we can ask and
Seashells.
respond to.
I knew it. We have LJ. Tasha joining.
What's up, LJ?
Let's see. All right.
Shaking my head.
Ulrich said, no. He can't do that.
Can't do that again.
Wait.
Yeah, when he was like, no, I don't want to watch that again.
Wait.
Just around, what's that?
New merch.
New merch. Wait, when did we say new merch? What? Say that again?
You have old merch?
Is it few merch? Two merch? I think they meant few merch.
Just around.
Hey, let me see this.
Yeah, come on, work that out.
Oh, seashells. They just
Oh,
all
anything for
around,
little breaks.
just all around. Do too much. I think nowadays. Do too much.
I don't speak Ebonics like that.
I didn't know. I read it phonetically. You gotta read it.
Yeah. We speak the King's English over here. Come on.
So Riddler's here?
You cannot let your finger touch that little circle. So just lift it up in the middle.
Zeus Network. Yeah. Wait. Who? Man, the Zeus Network. All right. The Zeus Network is a lot of loving hip hop stragglers going to the Zeus Network.
Yeah, this is production. We're watching the what's it called when there's like they have the main stage and then they have the side stage. I guess Zeus is the side stage.
For real.
You know, this is the side stage, and
I think
You good with the acronyms and stuff like that? What is Seashell saying? ABD. What she's talking about? What's that?
ABD.
wait.
ABD.
Let me see.
We were talking about something.
ABD.
Let me see what it was a response to.
If I had something, she's referring to something. All right.
All right.
I don't know.
No worries.
So, yeah.
We will be monetized next week, by the way, y'all. You know, this is the value for value show. If you got any value out of this, I want you to look up $ Elvis Rosenberg. One word. That's the Cash App. And then we have at Elvis-Rosenberg for the Venmo. Express yourself. If you were out having dinner right now, what would that cost you? This is not as long as your dinner, but you're here with us now. And if you're watching this in the replay, I really want you to donate and subscribe, because we don't need any more friends. See, I have these gentlemen here are my friends, right? This is my friend, and this is my friend. They're not allowed to be friends.
But we are. Now.
No.
We're brothers, we're happy, and we're singing, and we're colored.
They're not allowed to be friends. Okay? So we don't need any more friends, we need supporters. So the best way to support is to throw the thumbs up, share this, leave a comment, and then donate. In that order.
All right.
Love
you,
you.
you did the love?
I love you. Come on. Come on. Ulrich,
Doctor, the surgeon, the people's doctor.
Big Elvis the Chef Rosenberg, I'm here.